man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dashy True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Black Ops 7 commentated video gameplay for you guys. I almost said 6. But we got to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about for a good minute, but PlayStation and Sony have been making the news over the course of the past 2 weeks. But now we have the opportunity to talk about Nintendo for a change. So what's Nintendo's doing? What is Nintendo doing? So I'll tell you what Nintendo's doing. We're going to jump straight into it. So Nintendo announced on March the 25th, so this was like, what, 2-3 weeks ago, that beginning next month in May, and starting with pre-orders for Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and I'm reading this from their blog. This is Nintendo's official blog right here. New Nintendo published digital titles exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 will have a MSRP. I think that's supposed to be A, not N, as in AN. It's supposed to be A. But anywho, they will have an MSRP that is different from physical versions. Nintendo games offer the same experiences whether in package or digital format, and this change simply reflects the different costs associated with producing and distributing each format. It offers players more choice in how they can buy and play Nintendo games. As always, retail partners set their own prices for physical and digital games, and pricing for each title may vary. Okay, so I'll give you a prime example. So basically, to summarize this, starting with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, you can get Switch 2 games. The digital version will be at $60, but if you want the physical version, it would be at $70. So now they started doing that. This ain't just a Nintendo thing. I look on Best Buy, I look at GameStop. Pretty much all the major retailers are doing this. So, which to me is a load of crap, because my thing is this: you're basically forcing people to pay an extra $10 just to have the case, and in the whatever cover on the case. That's it. That's it. It's not like the physical game is going to be in there. It's just going to be some key card, and it's worse for Nintendo. It's going to be some key card that you go put into your system, and you have to download it digitally anyway. So it's like, really? This is a ripoff. This is a ripoff. So I understand the notion that some people say, well, that means that their digital games won't be $70 anymore, more or less. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, they should make their physical copies of the game $60 too. Because, like, bro, y'all have been producing cases for decades. This ain't Microsoft. This ain't Sony with the PlayStation. Granted, both have been around for like longer than a decade, for like 2 decades, whatever the case may be. But Nintendo been around longer than that. Meaning they have been physically making this stuff for longer than 2 decades. And nowadays, it's less stuff that goes into the physical version of these games, and now they want to charge $10 just to say, hey, you want a physical version? It'll be an extra $10. I'm like, what's the extra $10 for? They never clarify in their article what the extra $10 for. So, or they never was being more specific about it. So to me, it's just them whipping people off to say, hey, if you want a physical copy of this game, you're paying $10 for the case and for a cover. That's it. That's basically it. And I guess like a key card, because not like it's one, if the full game was in that physical version of the game where I don't need to download anything, then I'd be like, I still don't like it, but I'm willing to accept it. But the fact that it's going to be a key card, meaning the whole game is not in the key card. Matter of fact, none of the game is in the key card. The key card is like a security code that allows you to download the full game. So it's like, no, this is a ripoff. This is a straight up ripoff. So I don't like this at all. I think this total BS, total bullshit to be exact. And yeah, Nintendo need to be called out for that. Nintendo needs to be called out for that. Because again, if like assuming that this Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, first of all, I'm not getting that game. Even though Yoshi the homie, I'm not getting that game. Not because of this, but just because. If this game came with the full game inside that cartridge, that's a different. Again, that's a different story. I still won't like it because they normally been the same price. Physical, digital versions, they normally been the same price. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it if the entire game were inside of the case. But if they charge in the extra $10 and inside of the case, it's just a blank little disc with a security code that allows you to download the full game. And I'm like, bro, that's a ripoff. That's a straight up ripoff. So I don't like that at all. I really don't like that. And I think that's total BS. I get it. I understand that most people rather get it digitally. Again, me too. I'm one of them. But like, can we trust these companies when it comes to digital games? Because what if some of them go out of business? You know, because some of these digital games require you to have an internet connection. So if they go out of business, you lose access to those games that you pay 60, 70, 80 bucks for, and you ain't getting a refund. So can we really trust them? Like, can we really trust them to say, oh, digital delay? I don't know. We have to wait and see. But I can see some people want it physical because of a collection and all that stuff. So I don't like this at all. I really don't like this at all. That's my thoughts on that. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know this boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.